Hello and welcome to Behind the Artist with Logan Ramey. I'm your host, Logan Ramey, and on this show you'll be able to learn about all your favorite performers and artists, including Elvis tribute artists, drummers, singers, painters, everything you can think of, we got it. We hope you enjoy this series. Thank you for...
Hello and welcome to Behind the Artist with Logan Ramey. This is the fourth episode of this series, and today my guest with me today is Mr. Jonathan Bedolla. Hello, Jonathan.
Hi.
Thank you for coming on the show today.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, Jonathan, tell us a little about yourself and what you do.
Well, I'm Jonathan Bedolla, and I'm a Elvis tribute artist, and I've been an Elvis tribute artist for about 3 years now. So yeah.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
you're pretty young. So how are you? How old are you?
I just turned 11 the 30th.
Well, happy belated.
Thank you.
So you're pretty young in this business and just getting really out there. So
Yeah.
how has that like affected like you in the business in this business?
Well, it doesn't really affect me besides sometimes when I'm at competitions there's like not much,
Yeah, there's that like gap there. Like,
contestants.
you're
Yeah.
going up against like a grown man,
Yeah.
So I mean, it is like what is like what got you like really into this? Like
Well,
what got you into like listening to Elvis? Listening to Elvis.
listening. All right. Well, just sometimes, rarely, my grandpa would put on Elvis sometimes, but when I really got into Elvis was when I went to Graceland, and I didn't, think of it much at first, but like when I got home, I just started thinking about Elvis. I'm like, oh, this guy has a really good voice. And then, like months later, I started like trying to like sing, and then like maybe a few months later, I started doing it like at shows and stuff.
That's very good. So you say that you really listened to Elvis, and then you just started singing. But what was your feeling when you're like, you know what? I think I want to start singing this stuff. And what was that like? Oh my gosh, I got to get out. What got you into singing his music?
Well, in 2017, I had an Elvis birthday party actually. A lot of people came, and I had an Elvis tribute artist come. His name is Jason Stone. Yep, and he came and he sang a few songs, and I was planning ahead that maybe I could sing a song, just like that. And I actually got to sing Suspicious Minds, which was like the first song I ever sang. And once I started there, I just like someone found me on Facebook, and they hired me for a show. His name was Dakota Punkrats.
Oh, Dakota.
Yeah.
I know Dakota. We did
Yeah.
shows with yeah. How did you like view saying, okay, well, I just did this for this birthday party and saying, okay, now it's starting to, get going here, How did
Yeah.
you feel when all that started happening?
I started feeling good. I was, was starting to like go to shows every weekend, and then I just kept it that way, and I didn't, do it like I've done like maybe like one or two like I organize shows, self-organized shows, but like I just like to go to shows with like other people. I'm just not a fan of, being by myself.
As when you do your tribute to Elvis and perform as Elvis, how do you incorporate your own self in there? Like,
Well, sometimes I say a bit of facts about me, maybe sometimes, and I talk about myself on stage.
so you incorporate yourself in a lot of stuff you do, but now obviously you're into different music. And
Yes.
so how does that? What other music are you into?
I'm into disco. I love disco. That's and I'm not sure if you're familiar with this type of genre. It's called vaporwave.
Never heard of it.
No,
What
it's
is
like
it? What is that?
vaporwave is like a type of music that's like really calming. It's like slow and like slow down. It's like a chill music
So like
type of music.
it would put you to sleep.
Not exactly like that. It's
It's
just
relaxing.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, I got you.
yeah.
So, but I know you're a big fan of the Bee Gees.
Yes.
Yeah, because you told me once that you've grown your hair out to like Barry Gibb, and I think
Yeah.
it's very cool. I think
Yeah.
it's very cool that you're doing your tribute to Elvis, but you want to be yourself while doing the tribute. So,
Yeah.
you got the jumpsuit on and everything, but it's you wearing a jumpsuit. It's not a person trying to look like Elvis, wearing a
Yeah.
jumpsuit. So, on stage as Elvis, how do you incorporate these other musical interests?
Well, sometimes like people ask me like are you thinking to do any other tribute artists? I say a couple artists that I may want to do as a tribute.
That's awesome. It's pretty cool how everybody is saying, I listen to other people, and
Yeah.
that's everybody has their opinion, which is a good thing. You got to listen to that.
Yeah.
So who has really inspired you to keep going with the tribute and really keep on persevering in performing?
Well, the main one was Dakota Pankratz. He just really got me like going. He really got me going, and also you helped me very much
Oh,
too.
well,
You
thanks.
did, yeah. You did.
Well, we I was just starting out too. So remember that Mexican restaurant?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Los
that was fun.
Lagos. Yeah.
Lago. That
Oh
was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was real fun.
That was really fun. Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, not a lot of people were there, and but whatever. Hey, we
But
had a
hey,
good time. It was a learning experience, and
yeah,
that's all that mattered.
yeah. That was maybe like one of my first shows
Thank you.
around there. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how has Elvis impacted your life on a personal level, other than a performing level?
Well, it kind of affects me at school, where I'm gonna be honest here. Some people make fun of me, and but
Well, you know what? I mean, think about this. Look at all those famous rock stars out there. They never
yeah,
were, even to this day, okay? Rock stars aren't accepted, but you know what?
yeah,
You can say bad critics built that $1 million house they're living in. So I'm
yeah,
just saying, I mean, so I want to, those people that make fun of each other are just jealous and
yeah, yeah,
don't listen to them.
yeah,
If you're happy with what you're doing and it makes you happy and you see, all this music and Elvis stuff, you make other people happy through it too.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
they don't see, the thing is, they've never experienced it. I mean,
Exactly, yeah,
so they really don't know what they're talking about. So,
exactly.
now, you said you've put together some of your own shows. And what is the like a behind the scenes aspect of performing and producing a show?
Well, I've done like a family gig. That really helps. But like it was still hard because I had to bring my own music equipment and like I had to find tracks and everything. Bring microphones and actually had to get me ready. It's practice is a big part of preparing for your own self-organized gig. Correct?
Oh
Yeah.
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 So now I know I've been to your house before,
Yeah.
and I've got your address on my phone. I'm just kidding. But you have a big Elvis collection of
Yeah.
stuff, and people have given you things. And how has your collection improved and grown?
Well, at first I just had like maybe two things. Like, just like, little gifts from like my mom or something. But like once I started getting into like the shows, more and more people have given me, like Elvis, collectibles and like, those like not action figures, like dolls, yeah. And like I've bought a lot of them. Once I was into Elvis, I started buying them online, and it's grown very much.
Well, that's very cool. Now, you've traveled all over the country doing this and with
Yeah.
contests and stuff. So, do you enjoy traveling?
Oh yes, it is great fun. With it's usually me, my mother, and my grandfather. We go in one car, just straight ahead. You know, we laugh and like eat and everything. It's just great fun.
I think the eating part's the best part of it. No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I love traveling.
well, man, I'm a road warrior. I love being on the road, and
Oh yeah,
I mean,
me
I
too.
I just wish the coronavirus stuff would just go away so
I
we could just,
know. Like,
you know,
everything's getting postponed, and it's
uh,
like, what do I
well.
do?
So, out of all the festivals and stuff you've been to, let's say, what are the top three favorites of yours?
Events?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, like my top three was I loved Branson very much. My whole family enjoyed that. Arcada is one of my favorites. But my personal favorite is Waterloo in
yeah,
the Blue Suede Memories. That is so fun. I get to see familiar faces. Just great people,
yeah.
including you.
Waterloo, man, those people are fantastic. I mean,
They're great.
everybody's fantastic in the city.
Yes.
I mean, everybody puts on great shows, and it's
Yeah.
always good to see each other. But I have a blast at Waterloo.
Oh my God. Yeah. I
I mean,
was
with the
sad when it was postponed.
after parties and
Oh my God.
just a fun time.
Yep.
And
Very much.
now you mentioned Branson.
Yes. I.
Branson was actually my first ever, I guess, performance in like the Elvis world. I guess.
Yeah.
So that's what really started me into this.
Oh, nice.
Well, I've always sung Elvis, but when I saw it on Facebook, I'm like, "No, let's do something more professional this time." And so that's what really got me going. And here we are. I never changed my black hair ever again.
Yeah.
So well, you have how many jumpsuits?
Well, I currently have two that don't fit me, but one that currently does fit me. I've had the I Got Lucky, which is a great suit. My personal favorite, my rainbow suit, and the one that I currently have is the Concho.
Very nice. Now the
Nice.
so you're more into the early 70s stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like early and like 76, 74
well, oh
around.
yeah, because the
Yeah,
rainbow is
rainbow.
like later.
Yeah.
So now when you were at the Arcada,
Yeah.
you had on the powder blue, right?
Yes.
And Bryson let you borrow that, right?
Yeah, I borrowed it. They
Bryson
were
Vines.
Bryson Vines.
Oh yeah, he'd be a great on this show. I have to
Oh
con
yeah,
have to
that'd
contact
be great. That'd be
and
awesome.
I'm trying to get Finley Watkins on here
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
he's going to be on Little Big Shots.
yeah. I heard.
So I
Yeah,
want to get him on prime time,
yeah,
talk about him and his experience on the show.
yeah. That would be awesome. That would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now, what is your main goal as a performer? What like you want to be on TV or you want to make a living? What is your like main goal?
Well, my main goal is I've already reached my goal. I just want to make people happy. That's my main goal. Whenever I'm doing a show, competition, whatever, just make people happy. No, me personally, I do not want to make a living out of this. I just want to keep it as a hobby, and I just continue on my life.
That's very good. How you, I really respect how you don't see it as a job. You see it as something fun.
Yeah, it's
And
awesome.
I don't remember who said it, but I think it was Mark Twain. And he said, if you do something that you enjoy every single day, you'll never work a day in your life. So
That's nice.
very nice. So what what like how do I put this? Who who do you wish to meet in this business? And yeah, who do you wish to meet in this business?
Well,
Or any of the music business, put it that way.
let's see. You know, I
Living
feel
or
like
dead?
living or dead. Oh, all right, but that'd be awesome to meet Elvis. That would be great.
So
We
that's
all
that's
do.
your, that's your dead one, and now live.
um, the living one. Personally, maybe Barry Gibb. That would be awesome.
Barry Gibb.
Yeah.
That guy knows how to write a great song. I mean, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
I
The
look at
Gibb
see,
brothers.
so you're into the disco Bee Gees,
Oh my God.
and
Yes.
I gotta disagree with you on that one. Have you dug deep into like the early Bee Gees?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
oh,
Ooh,
I love that stuff. Like
man, they're good. They are just
Massachusetts, and
fantastic
I've got to get a message to you, and
for that one.
First
Yeah.
of May. Oh, that stuff's so good. So you're obviously your favorite member is Barry. Now,
Yes.
my personal favorite is Robin.
Robin.
That guy had
He's good.
such a great voice.
Yeah. Have you heard what is it called? Some line or something. What was that song named? I'm sorry, I don't remember, but there's
Lying?
lying. It's something about
Oh,
lying. I don't know.
lying. Oh, I couldn't tell you, but you know,
But
those guys
there's
fantastic.
I believe Robin Gibb did some songs on his own.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
had a solo career. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of so there are pros and there are cons to this Elvis tribute world.
Yes.
Now, what are some of the pros of being an Elvis tribute artist and some of the cons of being a tribute artist?
Well, the good things about being a tribute artist is, mainly making people happy. That's like one of the biggest great things about being an ETA. Some of the bad things, it's like maybe like some people in the Elvis world, unfortunately, try to um, bring down people, and I don't think that should be because we're all ETA brothers, correct?
Oh yeah. I mean, you got to maintain a
Yeah,
brotherhood here, so.
yeah, yeah.
But you know
Yes.
what? There's going to be people like that in every
Every
area.
business, yeah.
And Jonathan, I'd like to thank you for being on the show today.
Yeah, no
And I
worries.
appreciate you. And if our viewers wanted to go find you on the internet, where would they go?
They would go to my Facebook page. It's a pretty long name, but it's Jonathan Johnny Bedolla Elvis. It's known as that. I usually post all my shows on there. And yeah, that's pretty much all.
Very good. Well,
Yeah,
Jonathan, I thank you for being on the show today.
yeah.
I appreciate it, and keep rocking.